What's up, people? Welcome to week 5 of the UPBA. This week we're going up against ElScizor. This is going to be a post-commentary because the audio got corrupted, sadly, and it was not a good time. But to make it a little bit more spicy, because I really don't want to post-commentate, because they would just be pretty unentertaining. I have two of kind of the most exciting people I know, Chris and Simon. Say hello.
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 Simon's the Austrian one. Austrian Simon. Love that man. He's teaching me German.
Hello.
Chris is a teammate
Kind of.
that
Not
I recently
Austrian.
met. Not Austrian, yes, of course. What are you, like, Pennsylvanian?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Anyway, welcome to the game. You're seeing this for the first time here, right? This is...
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I just know kind of what happened, so
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so... Oh, also,
Little
these people are in
word.
my front office, so it's okay that they know it, I think. I don't know. Okay, so... I saw Jolteon and I was like, what the fuck? Because I did not think Jolteon was coming.
You have AV.
I remember being
Diggersby.
Jolteon versus you in a mock game, so
Yeah,
why did you
but,
think Jolteon was coming?
but it was like, it wasn't like the set that he brought. It was like fucking,
Yeah, but his set is better, right? We'll see it.
yeah, we'll see it. But like fucking AV
Dude, what
Diggersby
Jolteon
did
beats
not do the
AV
job.
Diggersby?
His Jolteon, obviously.
Is it like Rain Dance?
No, it's gross. This entire team he brought is gross, as you'll see. So it's very bulky,
Ooh.
just very bulky Uxie, bulky Skarm, bulky Jolt. And I was terrified of
Ooh.
Decidueye too, because that was the thing. Decidueye and Jolteon were the two things I was most afraid he would bring, but I also thought it was unlikely that he'd bring them, but he brought them both.
Becky
so.
Dewey.
Yeah, he didn't
Star
bring...
Milk kind of looks like it could do work.
Yeah, he didn't have a flip turn immunity, and I definitely should have capitalized on that more in this game.
Yo, you know what I love?
What's
that
up?
you're wait, is this video of you now? Or is this like before?
So on the recording, so you can see my face cam on the thing, but on the recording I have my face cam right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Why
okay.
do you click in like 0.1 seconds?
Because there's a chest timer, Simon. What else am I clicking there? I'm clicking taunt. 'cause I don't
Taunted
want
you
rocks to go
then,
up.
starting off.
Yeah, starting off
Starting
terrible.
off strong here?
But whatever. Here, let me speed this shit up. But yeah, I brought in Decidueye and I was like, oh, that's bad.
This is the Ice Beam.
Is he gonna click Poltergeist?
No, he just fucking clicked U-turn. I was like, I
Oh,
thought he was
God.
gonna like hit it with a fucking
Oh, this looks
poltergeist.
like fun.
It's not. This is why you two are here. Spice things up a little bit.
Is it just click U-turn, click Volt Switch, and click Toxic? Is that his game plan?
Well, there's a
I mean,
Skarmory,
that's a solid
okay.
game plan.
It is
I
a
don't like
solid
that game plan.
At least it can't U-turn.
Maybe I should have just gone for offensive pressure right away and gone into just circuitry and started like fucking breaking. But I was afraid he was gonna like body press or something. I definitely shouldn't have gone Talon. That was stupid of me. Because I needed to get offensive pressure versus him, and I just didn't.
Now you get a Wisp, which is not bad, right?
It's not bad, but like, it doesn't do much.
Is he just gonna go Jolteon here?
He went Uxie actually.
Oh,
Okay, actually, in Uxie it kind of is irrelevant.
Yeah. See, it's
Yeah.
like okay.
what do you think he'd do if you would have went Zerk?
I was like convinced he had rocks. I think he would have gone into Jolteon, tried to toxic
Yeah, I don't
me.
know if Taunt was great here because you taunted.
I was
Wait,
just
you didn't
I was
taunt this,
terrified
right?
of rocks. I was like, I don't want rocks to go up, you know.
But you have heavy duty boots, right?
Yeah, I just didn't have clearing, and I don't know. Just I was maybe a little irrationally afraid of hazards.
After seeing Taunt, he was unlikely to click a
Yeah.
non-damage move
Yeah.
the second time at least.
All right. Anyway, here's where it goes
Here's
crazy.
Jolteon.
Did you just click Toxic here?
No, I just go into fucking Diggersby. He clicks Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. I'm like, okay, Jolteon's useless. It's terrible. And I go for U-turn because it's like he has a Skarm in the back and he protects. I'm like, okay,
Ew.
whatever. But like, I still feel like you don't stay in here, right?
You kind of don't, but it's not
You go
like
to the Skarm.
that risky because you already showed you're like super willing to use
Dude,
turn
what
and
the heck?
don't want to stay in. But it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
It's a weird play.
I don't know. It's like it worked out for him, but like that like immediately put me on tilt because I could just like
But
earthquakes
if you just
killed
click
this
EQ,
thing.
you just kill it.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
a 50% chance.
Like if he didn't have a scarm in the back, I'd understand it. But like I'm just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, but he has the scarm in the back, and
Yeah, I mean,
he knows that you
after
know
the
it. So
After the protect, I
bad,
think
but-
EQ
I
might
was
have been
just
the
tilted
play,
because
but
it felt unnecessary, but it worked out. I mean, it worked out super well for him. So I mean, whatever.
yeah.
no, the Reggie still wants it though, so you can just
I mean,
stay here. And
it doesn't have rest or anything though. This is like the one time rest Reggie Steele would have been
there's
great.
leftovers.
Yeah, but he outpaces that.
And I guess it gives him free scarm, which does
If I just started iron defensing here,
pressure.
Yeah,
What did
what
he
would
have?
What could he even do?
it's a good question. Oh, he had Volk. He still had Volk in the back. It wasn't gonna.
He has a Volcarona, yeah.
He has a Volk in the back.
The
What
Volcarona
was the move? I
sucks.
didn't quite see it. What did Scarm do?
Body press.
Body press.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I see. I'm just like tilted here. I'm like, I don't know how to fucking do this because there's now spikes up and yeah, now there's
I mean,
Jolteon.
taunting the Jolteon's pretty sick.
Yeah, but leftovers just makes
Yeah,
it
but it
so
gets to
healthy,
Volt Switch
and,
now.
and my only
you
option
could
is
go-
going to Diggersby, and I get
Because you just take Toxic
and spikes.
Mm-hmm.
and Spikes.
Yeah, the spikes are unfortunate.
That's like the most
Do you
free
click
protect
EQ?
ever.
Do you click EQ here and then he switches?
I click because I feel like you don't stay in here when
Oh,
your
it's
one
U-turn
move
again.
is Volt Switch. You know, like that's something.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
he
do.
can just protect
Oh,
now.
he
Why
did.
doesn't he protect?
Good question, actually. He could have. Oh, because he was taunted. He was taunted.
Ah, true. I forgot about that.
I should have fucking gone into Xurkitree here. I don't know
Yeah,
what the
what-
fuck I'm doing. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, what am I
Yeah.
doing?
That's like the
Such an
Starmie
idiot.
that doesn't even have like Thunderbolt, right?
That's a great question.
It's because I like saw the jolt. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, not good. It's not gonna work and all this. But I actually made it. I make a sick read here. I wish it fucking killed. Oh well.
This analytic, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And this kind of like the way he played this game was like really solid, but I feel like I just like fucking I lost it like myself by not going into the fucking thing that was like there to like come in on the Scarm. You know what I mean?
Is
Oh, he
this
ended up being
a Scarf?
Yeah, I
that
predicted him
Sidra?
not
Yeah,
to be,
it's
yeah,
Scarf.
but thankfully you turned.
Weren't
He
you
poltergeist there,
Scarf
I was-
Starmie?
Nah, I was
Yeah,
was,
yeah. Did you outspeed the Mew or did you
oh.
switch out? You switched out, I think.
yeah.
Who runs Scarf Decidueye?
That was a side I didn't
does
expect. I
that?
expected Roost or something, but I did not expect Scarf.
Scarf Decidueye is strange.
But yeah, I just flipped
I
it.
guess
guess
if
it
it
worked.
has enough speed, it's decent.
It worked out here. I mean, I had a Mew, so I guess it made sense. I don't know. But at this point, I was just sort of like, okay, I lose. Like, I saw my shit. I saw that my one
Yeah.
breaker was weakened. The other one, like, got walled by a Jolteon. It's like, what am I going to do? I had no clue what to send out. Because, like, what pressure is this
So
Uxie?
it just U-turns, right?
Yeah. I was like, the only thing I can do is, like, yeah, U-turned here.
Yeah.
If I had
Poor
Flame Body
Diggersby.
on Talon, maybe I could have burned the Scarm easier, but it don't
Yeah.
think it would have mattered.
I don't know if
I
this was
changed
the
for
right
Gale Wings
switch
last
in
minute
because
because of the
it's
Hitmonlee.
chipped. It's just cheap with spikes and toxic.
But it's like, what do I do? You know,
Yeah.
what do I bring in instead? I guess Talon, maybe.
Probably
Yeah.
Talon and just wait till you have.
Yeah, because
like,
I mean,
other
UT can't do
options.
much to Talon.
And I go Talon on this, which was kind of weird. And he knocks me off, which sucked. This got burned. I swear to God, I would have been fucking thrilled, but I didn't bring Flame Body because I'm dumb. I don't know. Yeah, but he just fucking like play around with this. Like when I prepped for this, I did not think Jolteon was coming. I just literally didn't prep for it. So, whatever.
I had AV Diggersby for it, which in theory is a very good check.
Right, unless
Yeah,
he
true.
stays in and toxics
And
me on my
Registeal.
U-turn, you know.
Yeah, which
So now comes the Steel Beam Registeel to kill something.
I should be
this would've
bringing
been
like
a-
offensive ready steals, to be honest. It's a shame I'm not.
would have been a completely different game if you just EQ'd that Jolteon. Because
That's what I'm saying. I talked to him
Staying
after
in
the
it
game. I
makes
was
no
like, if I
sense.
EQ'd that Jolteon, this game would have been totally different. Not saying I would have won, but like it would have been like an actual like game.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have been like floundering around here.
Mhm.
But like I guess it happened that way, and I just had to sort of, that was the consequences, you know.
Yeah, the Scarm is like great at abusing the Registeel too, so you can't really.
Yeah, and I can't Iron
effective
Defense
with it.
stuff because all that. And then I go in on this turn after the spikes are already up, and it's like, okay. Well. Oh, and he doubles too. So that's even worse.
That's
for me.
unfortunate.
Yeah, that's nice
Yeah.
for him, but
It's a good play.
And I just go for it now, even though it's super dumb of me to do probably. Because I just got super impatient, I think.
yeah, you don't have like a great play here.
And here
everything loses.
here it goes even worse because I'm like, okay, if I need to win this game, I need to make like big plays now. So I thought he was gonna like go into a ground.
So he's gonna protect here.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna like not protect here, knowing that I could call mind again, but like he did it, which was safe, I guess. But I just had to sort of go off a choke or something. Like I didn't have any more win cons at this point. Now that this was toxic, and I clicked discharge, hoping to go into like Decidueye or something.
So you just heal him now.
Yeah, now I just fucking heal him. So, it just doesn't work.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have done that, but like
really
I don't win. It was like the only chance I had was if he goes.
Yeah,
into,
it's like
fucking...
it's looking pretty dire. Like at this point, you kind of had to sake something and get some momentum or something. I don't know.
Right.
I think the only chance you had was getting Zerk in against like Skarm and then him not.
Which I should have done earlier. Like, clicking... right? Like I could have gotten a Call Mind Up the first time. And I could have gotten a. No. I could have gotten a Call Mind Up, and then I could have just hit like Energy Ball against Jolteon twice if it came in on my thing. But
yeah, exactly. If you wanted the Call Mind as the Jolteon came in.
Exactly.
That would be
exactly. Then I could either get
because
one
then you
more
can't just
or
like
possibly two shot.
You can't really stall you out.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you Earthquake, and then.
Yeah, at this point I fucking Earthquake because it's like I have to hope he stays in or something. You know, I gotta.
Yeah, and now you have like nothing that can really pressure him.
Yeah, plus spikes. You know, so.
Quite unfortunate.
Major unfortunate. But hey, it's fine. Who cares?
Yeah,
Whatever.
You're killing it in UBO. That's what really matters.
That's what matters. Yeah. I mean, I fucking flubbed this. Like, I wanted to win it. It was like my way that like I could get back into like a playoff contention in this league. But I'm like, once he stayed in with Jolteon, I was so tilted. And he told me the reason he did it. He was like, I thought you were gonna be choiced, and I was like, oh my fucking god. God damn it.
That's so unfortunate.
It's like
That's really unfortunate.
It was bizarre. I was like, God fucking damn it. Like, it all came down to that one play that, like, changed the course of the game.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you couldn't have predicted him to stay in, but, like, for the first turn being in against it, I feel like Earthquake was probably the play.
It probably was in hindsight. Like,
it was
I might
obviously
as well.
the play, but,
I
like,
was just...
Like, at least on the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always U-turn after on the Skarmory and bring in the...
Like,
I think I played with too much assumption that he had knowledge about what I was. Is I think what happened.
Yeah.
Fucking Zygarde.
Oh no! Get the big rock tomb out there.
Yeah, exactly. A nice 5%.
Get like 3% on the Zygarde.
Big boy Registeel.
Big rock tomb.
But yeah, I don't fucking know.
But you still have the Mew for this.
Yeah, that ironically that's the one thing I've left. Except he's banded, so never mind. And then I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can get a differential point here.
Right? Like, kind of.
I could, but I was just like, okay, maybe I can get a differential point here. He stays in.
He really didn't want you to get a differential point.
Yeah, that's what I was playing for. This, I was like, can I get a few differential points or whatever? And he was like, just like denying me it, which is like fine.
No,
like, it's totally within his right to. But then I missed the toxic.
He's just toxic for good measure.
Yeah. You know, at this point, I was like, okay, well, this here is my last chance to get a differential point. If he stays in, I can pop a kill with this Brave Bird. But if he goes into Jolteon, it's just walls the rest of my team. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, you probably could have prolonged the game with like roosting with stuff, but
it's like
it would have just prolonged the game basically.
He could have just just ran at this point because I couldn't break it. But yeah, that was it.
Tough. It's tough.
Major tough. But yeah, I don't know.
What a nice pick.
Happens to the best of us, you know.
Oh, totally. I have
Everyone
like,
gets
no malice towards it, and even after the game, I was like, oh, well, I guess he just brought a team that matched up really well against me. But I was definitely tilted after he made that Jolteon play, which is like, I guess good on him.
Very understandable.
I don't know.
I would be tilted.
I was major tilted, but whatever. So that means I'm 1-4 now, which is the worst I've ever been in any draft league ever, which is kind of crazy.
The worst yet.
Yeah, fuck you.
Hey.
Everyone's
got to have a low
L
point.
to Shay today, yeah. I'm playing Shay today, and yeah.
Oh, you're gonna win that one. Easy.
No, I'm not. I'm bringing such garbage against him. It's like
That's not true.
You can talk about it.
Incorrect.
Because like
wheezing.
Yeah, fucking.
That's all I will say.
Offensive wheezing is gonna kill everything.
God damn
he has
it,
no switch in. He has no switch in.
Yeah, maybe. Depends what I get it up against, but
you gotta have confidence, even if it's not founded on anything.
It's so weird. My confidence levels, like when I go into a UBL game versus when I go into a UPBA game, is like so shattered.
Just pretend they're the same.
But now
thing.
going into the Shay game, now that I'm 1-4 and have literally nothing to lose, like I'm so excited for it because it's just gonna be some bullshit.
You gotta lead the wheezing and click Strange Team, regardless of what happens. I promise, it's the play.
You get 10 confusions and 10 crits.
I'll take you up on that. I'll take you up on that.
Like honestly, like offensive wheezing is such a good lead because they won't expect it to be offensive and like play passively around it, and then you just get off a huge hit.
True, good point. If he leads a Selgor in final gambits me, I'll be super sad. Anyway, this is all for next week, people. So, yeah.
It's such a ridiculous thing to be afraid of.
Fuck you. Okay. I don't even know how to outro this. I got 6-0'd. Yay. Like, I don't... What do I say?
Let's go.
Let's 6-0. Go 6-0. First 6-0 loss in Wi-Fi Draft League.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. That's it. See you next week, y'all.